JL Rock percent off collector, and we're here with a new What's in the Box. Let me talk a little bit about these two sets of figures. Well, it's really more than that technically. So I literally got all of this here for I think $7. What we have here are two different sets. So here would be the Lone Ranger set. So this first one here, they have a kit set where it's like comic scenes, right? So what happens is, this is actually the instructions, and it'll tell you like what the scene is supposed to represent. So this is how I knew right away that something was wrong, because it's supposed to be the Lone Ranger on his horse, you know, doing a pose. Obviously you see that's not what this is, and you're supposed to like paint it and do everything. Like you see the scale on it. Let me see if you can see that. You can see the scale and all that, and that's cool. So when you open this up, it has the instructions. So you can see here that it's supposed to be a horse, and it comes in pieces. You have your base, then you have the Lone Ranger, and then you put it together, and then it tells you like how you can add like the cement and all that. I mean, like, this is like the real deal as far as building of models. So I was actually really intrigued to see it, you know, like kind of put together already, because I was never really good at model building. The most I could do was like that basic G.I. Joe put together stuff. Oh, I knocked it over, man down. So basically here, then you have like a little comic to tell you like what scene it came from, which I think is also sweet. So you have that here, and it actually goes on for a little while, and this is nice. So this is that first piece that comes with it. So as you can see, this would have been the horse, but it's obviously not. Now this one is from 1974. I'll double check on the bottom of it, but I believe that's what this is from. So I just thought that was cool, so I was like, okay, well, so all I have is the instruction manual for that, but this is the actual piece. So let's get in a little bit closer so you can see that. So as you see, I'm using a new background. I went back to white because I got this new camera that I'm playing around with too. So let me know if you like the way things look better. Just always trying to improve the quality and how it looks. So this is Tonto, the Native American. So this is actually a different set. And unfortunately I don't have the instructions to it. But it looks like this was already partially put together, but it wasn't painted. So this is basically how it would come. And as you see, it's really like it's not an action figure. It's a statue. But I mean, that's pretty good design on it, man. I mean, the guns and the belt, there isn't any articulation. It's already in a pose, and you can see that there's the little peg on the bottom of his foot so that you know where to stand him. The eagle here, I'm not sure exactly where it fits, because if you look, the talons look like it could grab, but I played around trying to put it on one of the branches and it didn't work. So I assume that either it's not supposed to go there, or if it is, you're actually supposed to like glue it and do all that so that once it's done, it's permanent. But I believe it also came in pieces like this, so I think that the person actually had to glue the head and the wings on. I think the rest of it came together. So if you look here, it looks like they actually did have to glue it on. I believe so. I'd have to see the instructions, but considering how the horse with the other one looked, I assume that that's what happens with this one as well. So that's really interesting. So as far as the base itself, so you have kind of like a tree set here. And so you can see that you have the little peg here. Now I noticed that there is another one here, so I'm assuming that something else goes there, but it's not the eagle, so this is not complete. But then you have the tree branches and everything like that, and then under here is where you can, oh, it's upside down, you can see, so this is from the 1974 Lone Ranger television. So the fact that just how old this is and stuff is just, I don't know, to me it's just sweet. And it's like, it's a really good strong plastic. I mean, you already seen I kind of like dropped it and it didn't break or anything like that, so that's really cool. So basically all I'm able to do right now is just put his foot there, but I'm assuming that the eagle would go like probably up here somewhere in the branch, but I'd have to glue that together and all that and paint it. I mean, honestly, I might reach out to some of my friends who are really good at doing that kind of stuff and then see if that can be done. So that was the first piece, and then it's these pieces here. And so these are also just a number of set pieces. Let me scroll down so you can see. So these are just a number of other set pieces that come together from a company called Adder, A-D-D-A-R, and these are from 1973. And from what I've seen, complete, these are pricey, but obviously these aren't complete. I believe it's 2 or 3 different kits, maybe 3. Because I did look up and I saw that this is one itself. And I think that this was supposed to be, I think Dr. Zayas was supposed to be on this one. So it's like, I think it's supposed to be like something like this. You know? And then of course, as you can see, you can paint it how you like. I believe this, I'm not sure if, it looks like this one, I'm not sure what, I watched the Planet of the Apes so long ago, I'm not sure what dress this was supposed to represent. I remember that his outfit was like gold, right? So I guess that this was like a variant or something like that. You can also see like here, you know, it's kind of like an altar. It looks like that's supposed to be a cross or something, but it's like someone did start to make paint on this, but then stopped. But I just thought that it was cool. But like, this is a piece in itself, and again, like, these have a little bit of articulation, so it's like you can move the arms up and down, but you can't really do anything with the head, and you can't do anything with the legs. So this is basically how far you get as far as that look. But I still think that it's really sweet as far as how it looks. And then, as I said, like, the base is hollow at the bottom. And you can see here, Adder Products Corporation, 1973. So both of these are from the 70s. And then I'm not sure what this piece was from. I don't know if it goes with this other piece back here. I think it's different. So this one I'm still trying to know. If someone does know about these models and knows which one this goes to, please let me know. And then you have another one of the figures. I like this one, how they have like, they painted the silver pieces to stand out like that. And again, it's like the same articulation, you know, just with the arms, nothing with the legs. It's really just statue. It's kind of like the sandals and all that. So again, nothing crazy, but I mean, I think it's really put together good. The face looks nice, and as I said, I believe these come gray. So to see it like this, I think is really awesome if they ended up painting it like that, because I certainly don't have those skills. And then the last piece was this guy. I'm sure that overall it'd be different if it wasn't painted, because someone that bought it would be able to paint it. But I think maybe this is its original color. I get the feeling that this brown is the original color, and then you can add your own color on top of that. And then this, as far as the exchange itself, so this actually does have pieces that come off. It's like a little piece here, and then this piece here, and then this piece here, and it has like a little thing here. So you basically would have the guy standing here like so, and then that'd be just another part of the pose. So overall, I gotta say, this is just really cool. As I said, you know, old school. You can see another one, Adder here, 1973. So overall, I gotta say, I'm impressed. I thought that this was cool. I give it credits to anyone who attempts to do any painting of something, just because it's like, that's a skill that I do not have. So I give them mad props for trying that. But hey, If you like what we're doing here, please consider giving us a like, sub, all that good stuff, because, you know, it really helps out the channel. But until next time, thanks so much for geeking out over this latest haul. And I gotta say, don't sleep on those estate sales, because sometimes, yeah, people bid things up. There was a lot of stuff in this lot, but there's a lot of things that where the person will be like, hey, I'm not going to bid on this for whatever reason. Maybe, like I said, these were already painted, these were loose, some were broken or missing parts. So you're still able to get really cool things at low prices if you're willing to give it a shot. I know some people stay away from online auctions, online estate sales, because they think it's always going to be outbidded. And yeah, a lot of times you will run into that, but you also often have a chance to get some cool deals. And I have some more What's in the Box coming up where I did just that, because you remember my motto, no discount, no deal. And I make sure to always get that deal. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.